What does it take to be truly effective in any area of your life? This question is at the heart of our journey today, as we explore the power of personal effectiveness. It's not just about doing things right, it's about doing the right things. It's about making meaningful choices, forging fulfilling relationships, and continually growing as individuals. A beacon in this realm is Stephen R. Covey's seminal work, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Published over 3 decades ago, this book has etched its place in the annals of personal development literature. It presents a holistic approach to personal and interpersonal effectiveness, grounded in timeless principles that are as relevant today as they were when first penned. Covey's 7 habits are more than just a to-do list. They're a roadmap to personal and professional fulfillment. They're a compass that guides us towards our true north, helping us navigate through life's challenges with grace and grit. The first 3 habits, known as private victory, focus on self-mastery. They teach us to be proactive, to begin with the end in mind, and to put first things first. These habits are about taking responsibility for our actions, setting clear goals and prioritizing tasks based on our values, not external pressures. Next, we have the public victory habits, which deal with interpersonal effectiveness. Thinking win-win, seeking first to understand, then to be understood, and synergizing are all about building healthy, collaborative relationships, communicating empathetically, and fostering creative cooperation for mutually beneficial outcomes. Finally, the 7th habit, renewal, emphasizes continuous improvement. It's about nurturing our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being, striking a balance that keeps us sharp and ready for life's demands. The enduring impact of the 7 habits of highly effective people is undeniable. Its principles continue to inspire individuals, businesses, and organizations worldwide, fostering a proactive and principle-centered approach to success. So, are you ready to tap into your personal effectiveness? Let's delve into these 7 habits and see how we can apply them to our lives. Habit 1 is all about proactivity. It's about being the scriptwriter of your own life, and not just an actor playing out the scenes written by others. Proactivity isn't just about taking action, it's about taking responsibility. It's about acknowledging that we are in control of our choices and responses, regardless of the circumstances or external stimuli. Imagine you're a ship. Proactivity is your steering wheel. It's what allows you to navigate through stormy seas and gusty winds, to chart your own course, rather than being tossed aimlessly by the waves. If you're not proactive, you're like a ship without a steering wheel, at the mercy of the ocean's whims. Proactivity empowers you to take charge of your life. It means you're not waiting for things to happen, but making them happen. It's about not blaming circumstances, conditions, or conditioning for your behavior. It's about being responsible, that is, able to choose your response. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But it's not always easy. It's a muscle that needs to be trained. And like any muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. But the reward is immense. Proactivity is the key to unlocking your potential, to turning the wheels of your life in the direction you want them to go. It's about saying, I am the captain of my soul, the master of my fate. It's about not letting your history control your destiny. It's about choosing your attitude, choosing your actions, choosing your life. But remember, proactivity is not about controlling everything. There will always be things beyond our control, the weather, the traffic, the economy, but we can control how we react to them. We can choose to be proactive, to not let these external factors dictate our mood or our day. Proactivity is a habit, a way of life. It's about realizing that every moment is a choice, and that we have the power to choose. So why not choose to be proactive? Why not choose to take the steering wheel of your life in your own hands? Embrace proactivity and start steering your life in the direction you want it to go. What's your ultimate goal in life? Habit 2 helps you figure that out. Imagine you're going on a trip, but you don't know where you're heading. It's like wandering around without a map, right? Now think about your life. Have you defined your destination? That's where habit 2, beginning with the end in mind, comes into play. Stephen Covey, in his influential book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, presents this habit as a principle that can guide your personal and professional life. It's about envisioning your desired end result, defining your personal goals, and making them the compass of your life. Just as a builder uses a blueprint to construct a house, you need to develop a clear vision of what you want to achieve. This vision acts as a blueprint for your life. It's a comprehensive picture of where you want to go and who you want to be. It's about focusing on the outcomes you desire, not just the tasks you perform. Once you have this clear vision, you can align your actions and decisions with your goals. It's not about reacting to whatever life throws at you. It's about proactively making choices that bring you closer to your end goal. And it's not just about setting goals, it's about setting meaningful, principle-based goals. Goals that resonate with your values and principles. Goals that define not just what you want to do, but also who you want to be. So, how can you begin with the end in mind? Start by reflecting on your life's purpose. What are your passions? What are your strengths? What are the values that guide your actions? Answering these questions can help you define your personal goals. Remember, your goals are your roadmap. They guide you through the journey of life. They help you navigate through challenges, seize opportunities, and make decisions that are in line with your vision. Beginning with the end in mind empowers you to shape your own life, rather than being shaped by circumstances or other people. It's about taking the reins of your life and steering it towards your desired destination. With clear goals in mind, you can make purposeful decisions and actions. It's not just about being busy, it's about being busy with the right things. You've probably heard this sentiment before, but do you really understand what it means? Let's dive into it. At the core, it's about prioritization, but not just any prioritization. It's about prioritizing based on principles and values. You see, when we talk about putting first things first, we're not just talking about ticking off tasks from a to-do list. It's about identifying what truly matters to you, your core values, and aligning your actions accordingly. Think of it like this. Your life is a garden. You've got a variety of plants which represent different aspects of your life. Some plants are crucial, like your health, relationships, and personal growth. These are your big rocks. Then there are smaller plants like chores, errands, and other day-to-day tasks. These are your pebbles. And finally, there's the sand, the little distractions that often consume our time. Now, if you start by filling your garden with sand, then pebbles, there won't be much room left for your big rocks. But if you plant your big rocks first, then your pebbles, and finally your sand, everything fits. That's the essence of putting first things first. It's about recognizing that not all tasks are created equal. Some are important and some are urgent. Some are both, and some are neither. The key is to focus on the tasks that are important even if they're not urgent. These are the tasks that align with your values and contribute to your long-term goals. So how can you apply this? Start by identifying your big rocks. What are your values? What are your long-term goals? Once you've identified these, make them a priority. Schedule time for these tasks before anything else. Remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being busy with the right things. Prioritize your tasks based on your values and principles, not just on urgency. This habit is not just about time management, it's about life management. It's about ensuring that the life you're living is the one you truly want. Good relationships are not about winning or losing, they're about winning together. Now, let's delve into the idea of thinking win-win, the fourth habit of Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Win-win thinking is a frame of mind and heart that seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. It's not about being nice, nor is it a quick-fix approach. Instead, it is a character-based code for human interaction and collaboration. Win-win sees life as a cooperative, not a competitive arena. It's a mindset that believes in abundance, that there is enough for everyone. It rejects the notion of scarcity, the idea that if you get a big slice of the pie, it means less for me. Instead, win-win thinking seeks to enlarge the pie, creating more for everyone involved. This habit is powerful because it changes the way we see others. Instead of viewing others as competitors, we begin to see them as collaborators. We stop thinking in terms of I and start thinking in terms of we. We start to understand that our success is tied to the success of others. This thinking extends to our interpersonal relationships and fosters collaboration. By seeking mutual benefit, we build relationships that are not just transactional, but transformational. We create an environment of trust, mutual respect, and shared goals. We encourage open communication, understanding, and creative cooperation. However, achieving a win-win mindset is not always easy. It requires courage and consideration, courage to express our own needs and desires, and consideration to understand and respect the needs and desires of others. It's about balancing and integrating these two elements to create mutually beneficial solutions. Win-win thinking is not just about personal gain, it's about collective growth. It's about fostering relationships where everyone wins, where everyone grows, and where success is shared. It's about building bridges, not walls, and recognizing that we are all in this together. So, as you navigate through life, remember, good relationships are not about one person winning and the other losing. They're about winning together. They're about seeking mutual benefit and understanding that success is sweeter when shared. So, adopt a win-win mindset and build relationships that are mutually beneficial. Scene script. Understanding comes before being understood. That's habit number 5. Imagine a world where everyone truly listens, where each person seeks first to understand before they strive to be understood. How different would our interactions be? How much more meaningful could our relationships become? This is the essence of the 5th habit of highly effective people, seeking first to understand, then to be understood. At its core, it's about empathetic communication. It's about listening with the intent to understand, not merely to respond. It's about seeing things from another person's perspective before sharing your own. Now, why is this so crucial? Well, think about it. When someone really listens to you, when they make an effort to understand where you're coming from, how does that make you feel? Valued? Respected? More open to hearing their viewpoint? Exactly. You see, true understanding fosters trust and creates a safe space for open dialogue. It's a stepping stone to effective communication and stronger relationships. And this isn't just about personal relationships. This habit is equally important in the workplace, in team dynamics, in leadership. But here's the kicker. Seeking first to understand is not always easy. It requires patience, humility, and the ability to set aside your own preconceptions. It requires active listening, paying attention not just to the words, but to the emotions and the subtle nuances behind them. Yet, the rewards are incredible. When you truly understand someone, you're better equipped to respond in a way that addresses their needs and concerns. You're more likely to find common ground, to build bridges instead of walls. And when it's your turn to be understood, you'll find that people are more open and receptive to your perspective. So, take a moment to reflect. How often do you truly listen? How often do you strive to understand before you seek to be understood? Remember, it's not about agreeing or disagreeing, it's about understanding. Strive to understand others first before seeking to be understood. Because when understanding comes first, everything else follows. Together, we can achieve more. That's the essence of habit 6. This statement encapsulates the power of synergy, the fuel that drives creative cooperation. It's not just about working together, but working together in a way that the sum is greater than its parts. Synergy is a dynamic process. It's the magic that happens when 1 + 1 = 3, 4, or even more. It's about recognizing and valuing our differences, and using those differences to create something far greater than what we could achieve individually. Imagine a team where each member brings their unique skills, knowledge, and perspectives to the table. Now, picture these diverse individuals working together, combining their strengths, compensating for each other's weaknesses, and aiming for a common goal. The result? A powerful, united force capable of achieving extraordinary outcomes. But how does one cultivate this habit? It starts with a mindset of abundance. It's about believing that there's plenty out there for everyone. It's about shifting from a competitive mindset to a cooperative one. It's about realizing that we can all win, and that one person's success does not come at the expense of others. Next, it's about open and empathetic communication. It's about seeking first to understand, then to be understood. It's about listening with the intent to understand, not just to reply. When we truly understand each other, we can then create new solutions that address everyone's needs and wants. Finally, it's about valuing and celebrating diversity. It's about recognizing that our differences are not obstacles, but opportunities for learning, growth, and innovation. When we appreciate and leverage our diverse skills, experiences, and perspectives, we can come up with innovative solutions that we could never have thought of alone. Synergy is not about compromise. It's about creating better, third alternative solutions that satisfy everyone involved. It's about transforming competing interests into cooperating energies. It's about turning conflict into creative opportunities. It's about celebrating the joy of joint accomplishment. Embrace synergy and unlock the power of creative cooperation, because together we can achieve more. More innovation, more growth, more success. Together we can make a difference. Last but not least, habit 7 is about continuous improvement and renewal. It's the habit that makes all the other habits possible. The one that keeps the wheels spinning, the one that keeps us moving forward. Just as a woodcutter needs to take time to sharpen his saw to keep cutting efficiently, we too need to take time to renew ourselves in the 4 dimensions of our nature: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's about creating a sustainable, long-term, effective lifestyle. It's about preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, you. Let's start with the physical dimension. It's about taking care of our bodies through a balanced program of nutrition, exercise, and rest. It could be as simple as taking a walk in the park or choosing a salad over a cheeseburger. It's about making choices today that will keep you healthy tomorrow. Next comes the mental dimension. This involves continuous learning, reading, writing, and teaching. We must always be open to new experiences, new ideas, and new ways of thinking. It's about keeping the mind sharp and agile, ready to tackle any challenge that comes our way. The emotional dimension is about our relationships with others. It's about taking time to understand and empathize, to build and maintain meaningful connections. It's about giving and receiving positive energy, about spreading love and kindness in our interactions. Finally, the spiritual dimension provides leadership to our lives. It's about aligning our daily actions with our core values, with what truly matters to us. This could involve meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature. It's about taking time to connect with our inner selves, to find peace and clarity. So just as the woodcutter needs to sharpen his saw to keep cutting, we too must renew ourselves in these 4 dimensions. It's a process, a journey, a way of life. It's about taking care of the goose that lays the golden eggs instead of just focusing on the eggs. Regularly sharpen the saw and maintain a balanced lifestyle for sustained effectiveness. Remember, it's not about getting more done in less time, it's about getting the right things done in the right way. It's about living a life of effectiveness, a life of balance, a life of fulfillment. The 7 habits of highly effective people have left a lasting impact worldwide. A statement that rings true as we look at the enduring influence of Stephen R. Covey's groundbreaking book. This work, first published in 1989, has transcended the boundaries of time and culture, becoming a beacon of guidance for countless individuals, businesses, and organizations around the globe. The allure lies in the simplicity of Covey's 7 habits, each grounded in timeless principles. These habits, divided into 3 categories, private victory, public victory, and renewal, offer a comprehensive roadmap to personal and interpersonal effectiveness. But the genius of Covey's work is not just in its content, but also in its universal applicability. On an individual level, the habits encourage personal responsibility, goal setting, and principled prioritizing. They inspire us to be proactive and to lead our lives with a clear vision of our desired outcomes. This is the essence of private victory. In the realm of interpersonal effectiveness, the habits foster a mindset of empathy, collaboration, and synergy. They prompt us to think win-win, to seek first to understand, and to synergize. This is the public victory that Covey spoke of, a victory that is shared, not solitary. The final habit, renewal, or sharpening the saw, underscores the importance of continuous self-improvement. It urges us to nurture our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, ensuring a balanced, fulfilled life. In the business world, Covey's principles have become foundational tenets. Organizations have incorporated these habits into their cultures, making them part of their ethos. They've realized that success is not just about profitability, but also about creating an environment where people can grow, collaborate, and thrive. In essence, the enduring impact of the 7 habits of highly effective people lies in its ability to instill a proactive, principle-centered approach to life. It empowers us to lead with purpose, to communicate with empathy, and to collaborate for mutual benefit. Apply these habits in your life and become more proactive, purposeful, and collaborative in your pursuit of success and personal fulfillment.